Hello everyone and welcome back to my Vanilla Plus Modpack. I hope you guys enjoy episode 19. In the last episode, we set up this entire Enderman farm, which actually, let's go take a look at it. I think we used a tutorial from IGevan if I'm not mistaken. It's quite similar to what he did. It should be good. Nothing's spawning up here because there's a ton of Endermen down there. But we have our Endermite up here and they should just spawn on this little platform and run across. This took a lot longer than I would like for it to have, but it works pretty well, and we just have it, everything is set up down here and it's perfectly fine. So this looks really cool too. It looks really nice. I'm very happy with the design and it works quite well. So, we can, I think, one-shot these guys if I'm not mistaken, and we have quite a lot of XP from this. I haven't really farmed here. We set it up in the last episode and I didn't really get around to it, but I'm very excited to have this set up and working properly. So, we'll get around to doing this again later. I am gonna get out of here because it's really loud. We don't need to do that. We don't have to worry about that right now. But in today's episode, I want to do something really quickly, which actually shouldn't take too much time. I want to do a few things actually, which now that I think about it, I need to fix up my armor. Yeah, I need to actually add mending to this gear so I can actually use that Enderman farm to its full potential, So I need to get mending on all these books. I need to go. What I want to do really today is I want to go and get the advanced wireless terminal, which means I need to get a smithing template, and I need to get that from a bastion, I do believe, and I need to get a netherite ingot. So this might be most of today's episode, getting these two things. This shouldn't take too long. The netherite ingot might take a little while, but I would love to actually get this down today because it gives me the advanced thing, which is a radius 64, and then all I have to do from there is actually make a beacon, and it'll give me, infinite radius across the whole dimension, which would be a really nice thing to have, like AE2, to have a completely wireless terminal thing. So I think for today's episode, that's kind of the goal, but I would also love to get my better armor, depending on how much time I have, so that'll be the secondary thing that I do, although that probably won't be on camera much. But the main goal right now, smithing template, netherite, so let's go do that right about now, I think. So I'm not exactly sure what bastions look like in this, with all these mods, but I think this might be one. This might be the top of one. Not 100% sure, but I'm gonna go look around. Oh, hello. Where did it die? Oh, there it goes. Okay, yes, I think this is a bastion, and it does look, oh, okay. I see everything now. It makes a little more sense to me. There we go. Those were the days. I think this is the achievement. Enter a bastion remnant. I don't have any gold on me, so these guys will, oops, oh my god. These guys will just attack me and kill me probably. So I gotta be a little careful with these guys. Did that guy drop an egg instantly? Oh my god. One of the main goals I want to get is down there. I want to get the actual loot from this place. I'm gonna grab a lot of the gold actually just to kind of grab it, but what we're really here for is the loot, right? We just need to get those smithing templates, which I guess would be in any chest. I don't know if there are any chests in this bastion other than the ones that are down there, so I'm gonna just kind of glide down to the bottom and we're gonna kind of grab this stuff. See if there's a chest up here, we'll grab a chest, but I don't know if there actually is. Oh, hello. How did you make it back up? What the hell did I get? Kill a restless spirit, restless nature. What the hell is that? What was that? Oh, is it these things? Oh, I've never seen that before actually. Oh, wait, I have fire resistance. What am I worried about? I'll be perfectly fine. All right, and there we go. We got our smithing template, which didn't take any bit. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer to actually get that, but that was really fast. I'm so secure with all the stuff I have, so that's good. I'm just gonna collect everything I can, and we're gonna head right back out of here. With what we got out of that loot, we already got the smithing template, but we almost got enough for the netherite, for one netherite completely. So we're gonna just go mining to go get pretty much one more, and maybe get a caving system ready for the next time when we actually want to go upgrade our armor. But we're pretty much almost there at the wireless terminal, so all we gotta do is go get the netherite, and that's pretty much it. So we can actually start using this thing, like a little bit, and then I gotta figure out how to make a beacon, which I don't think we can do that just yet, but very soon we probably should work on that and get it kind of ready. Well, we didn't even have to go mining. I just dug a hole, and we have landed next to ancient debris. Okay, I'll take it. That's fine. There's more than one? Oh my god, there is more than one. That's crazy. I got 3 out of that. I wasn't even trying to find. Whatever. Let's get out of here. Let's go. I think we're done here. We've gotten what we needed. The world is telling me to go. It's telling me to go do something else. So we're gonna go do something else. Let's get this thing ready, and then we'll go work on another thing. So we got our one netherite. Ingot. We have the smithing template. I just gotta grab it out. And with that, we should be good. I just gotta go actually take this stuff to the smithing tables, which we don't have one at home. Let me see. Can I just make one? I should just have one here. They're really cheap. Let's just make that. Let's just take it. Okay, so adding this thing in, we need the wireless terminal here. We need this here, and then the upgrade there, and that'll make us our advanced wireless terminal. So we need to shift right click our terminal to actually bind it. So there we go. So it is bound. So up to is 64 blocks away, which is probably a little farther than this, I can get to my inventory, which is amazing. I can get, well, I guess my inventory storage terminal, whatever. So this goes really, really far. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. I think I actually flipped these wrong. So this is great. I actually really like having this, but I can only pretty much use this, you know, when I'm around the house. That's kind of all I can use this for. But I want to actually use it in a way that is cross-dimensional or in this entire dimension, which would be amazing to have. So we need to make a beacon first, which we don't have the resources just yet to make a beacon. So we can get started with doing it, but there's not really a reason to, but we should be fine. We'll do it soon. Very, very soon. We should be ready. I just need to get armor and stuff like that first. So one of the first things I want to buy for every piece of armor is mending, right? We don't have anything in that department for these guys. And there's our mending villager. We had to upgrade him last time to get the name tag, so we got that all kind of set up. He actually ended up getting sharpness 4 in there. Oh my god, the babies just went in there. I don't want them to do that. What if they get stuck in there? There's one in there. But yeah, he ended up getting sharpness 4 last time, which is amazing. It's actually not a bad one. It's pretty cheap, so I'm pretty happy with that. I like that a lot. But we got our mending, so now we got to apply these to all the armor pieces. We also want to get unbreaking, which this one already has unbreaking 3, so we only need actually these two already have unbreaking 3, so we only need 2 more unbreaking 3s to actually add to this list. And this is our guy, and we have exactly enough to actually get that, which is kind of crazy. But now we have pretty much everything I wanted for getting our armor better, just to upgrade it a little bit more. I think we have pretty much everything for that. At least I think we do. Now the other thing I do want to get is protection 4, which I don't have a villager for just yet, so I think we're going to actually work on some rerolls. I think that would be a very good idea. So we're going to try and get ourselves a protection 4 villager if possible. If not a protection 3, something maybe it's like a really cheap one. But I would love to get another villager in here. I just need to see if there's actually any blank villagers. There aren't that many around other than this guy right here, which is already logged into mending. So I'll use him for breeding purposes, and we'll get another villager if we have one, and we'll start rerolling. If we can get something good, that'd be great. Okay. All right. That's good. I got it. All right. Please tell me you have a trade. Yes. Let me get the iron out. Okay. I think we got a pretty cheap protection 4 book. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's pretty good. So I just need to get a little more emeralds, but we should be good. Actually, I do have. I didn't even take out the ones I had in the past. So that gives me protection 4 on these two, which actually, I didn't hit them, did I? I don't think I did. Which I need protection 4 on my chest plate and my boots, which means I think I have everything I need for these. I think our armor is pretty much complete here. So let's go apply it to our stuff and actually go level it up back at the Enderman farm. And here we are, fully kitted out in amazing, amazing gear. Everything has protection 4, everything is unbreaking 3 and mending, and it is amazing. My helmet actually has thorns too, which is great, but everything else is pretty good. This also has unbreaking 3 and mending. I wonder if I can apply can I apply protection to this? I don't think I can. Can I apply protection to this? Mending, curse of vanishing. No, it doesn't seem to let me, so I don't think so, but it should be fine. I'll be okay. It should be okay. But we have our gear fully kitted out, and I think that's pretty nice. Let's head to the Enderman farm and actually go repair everything really quickly. And now all our gear is completely fixed. All of our gear here, all of our armor is perfect. Our elytra is also doing really well, and we finally added mending to our diamond sword, and we of course had mending on this already, so these are doing really well. These are our 2 main tools, so we'll add them to netherite later. Same thing with our gear, but it's perfect. We have amazing gear, so now we can actually comfortably go do whatever we want to do. So that marks off 2 things. Our wireless terminal is gone, and actually I don't think we even wrote it down, but I wanted to upgrade my armor, so that is completely also gone on the list. So it didn't even get written down. It got finished that quickly, which is kind of amazing. But now, as you can see, we have a few other things. We still have these from last time, the villager trading post to actually finish it, finish the house, finish the cherry tree. We added sheep wool farm. I would love to do this eventually, and I would love to do a shopping district at some point. I think we talked about that last time, and same thing with zombie doctor. I want to get all the trades really low on our villagers, just in case we really need to actually go buy some more stuff, in case we want to just have extras, or we need more for something, or something goes wrong. It would be really nice to have really cheap trades for stuff, especially for like blocks and things. So I know there's a few villagers that just trade really nice blocks, so we might want to go ahead and do that, especially for the ones that trade like terracotta and things like that, if I ever need for builds. But you know, we'll see for now. Since this is still somewhat in the beginning of the episode, I think we're gonna take the rest of the episode to actually go build. I want to actually go try and finish a little bit more of the villager trading post. I think that's a little bit of today's goal. We're gonna go decorate and kind of look around the area. I also need to make a staircase for our villagers to actually get down into the lower area, so we need to go figure out some things over there. So let's head over that way and start doing some building. So as you can see, this is the state of the main area of the villager trading post as of right now. I'm still trying to figure out if I even want the fence here, because I kind of wish you could see out to the top, but it's just a little difficult. Maybe this area isn't really supposed to be seeing that far. I don't know. I'm okay with leaving it like this. It's gonna be dark anyways, probably. It might look kind of pretty, but we'll put some leaves in here to make this look a little nicer, and then that's kind of it. Oh, I missed a block. Huh. I didn't even notice that until right now. We'll fix that that eventually. But I want to go decorate this area, and we need to put a staircase somewhere. And I'm not sure exactly where, but it seems like it's going to go somewhere on this wall, and we're going to have them blowing down into the lower floor. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that lower floor. I don't even know if I'm going to decorate it. Probably today. We're not going to get a lot done. But I need to figure out something down there. I'm not sure what, though. Maybe we'll put some, like, villager farms and things like that just to kind of make it a full village, because they do have that profession, and that it's something that they do. So we might do that. Make some little more homes and actual rooms and houses that they can live in, and also farming and things like that they can put down there. So that might be a good idea. It might be pretty good, actually. All right, so I think this is pretty good. We got this staircase set up, and then it ended up in an even area, so this is perfectly centered with the entire tree in this entire open area. So now the villagers, if they want to, can actually get down here. We'll add some stairs eventually, but for right now, this is a pretty good start. So at least there's a way down. I kind of have an outline of where I want things to be, and now we can start filling out areas around here with rooms and things like that eventually, but for right now, this is good. We have the structure down of a staircase, and we can actually go back upstairs and actually start decorating the upper area, knowing where these entrance doors actually are. So it's kind of nice to have these set up already, because yeah, I had no clue how I wanted to get down, so I'm glad there's this doors now, so I can kind of start figuring out when I want to put these pillars and these logs and see where things should be. So yeah, the first thing that I'm going to do is actually put in these logs and kind of figure out where I want these pillars to be and where things should be in between. So there's going to be one here to kind of fill out this area. This will be something else, and I think we'll do the same thing here on this side as well, kind of extending this door out and kind of making some kind of, entryway sorta. So this is going to be kind of outlined with these logs on every single entrance, just so it looks kind of nice. I'm hoping that that looks good. That works out pretty well. So we're going to do it on the outside of all these, and then mark it out for the rest of the area that's around here, and do the kind of the same thing all the way around. But it looks kind of nice. I like this a lot. We're going to do this for all these doors, and it should be pretty good. And we'll continue with figuring out what else we want to do for the rest of these things. All right, so with these pillars in, we have a pretty good idea of how we want to decorate this thing. So now that this pathway is now going to really be 4, that'll be pretty good. And this pathway also will now be 3. That'll change a few things. So we're probably going to do kind of that like deep slate tile at the bottom thing that we were doing in the past. So I think that let me just like visualize this a little bit. Also, we're running out of deep slate tiles. Oh no, we have cobble deep slate, which I think we're turning into deep slate tiles. So we should be fine. But yeah, I think this is the idea, and this is the idea we're going to kind of bring out throughout. Is just deep slate tiles at the bottom, put the leaves and the birch in here, and then that should be kind of like the main decoration and things like that. I think it looks pretty good to do this. So let me get all that deep slate in, kind of convert some more of this into deep slate, and we'll get started in getting the next thing done. All right, so first of all, we're still using our birch plank mosaic here because I think it's a good block to use. So we're going to keep using this style of block. And I think we're going to still do the same thing, is actually getting our birch into here. Up here, I kind of like having stone. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like that though, but it's not too bad. But all we're going to do is kind of replace the blocks that we have in here with the birch blocks that we're going to be using to, kind of fill out this area. So this is a mock-up of what we're doing for the entire room, and I think that's pretty good. We'll probably put some leaves like we did in the house, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this, because I like that, but I don't know what I want to do with it. Maybe we'll put like our other kind of birch, or we'll put some other stuff in there just to kind of make it look nicer. But for now, let's figure out this, and we'll put these all in, and then that should really bring out the rest of the area, and then maybe it'll give us an idea of how we want to decorate the, the rest of it. So with the birch already filling out the rest of this room, which actually looks really, really nice, and I also, I want to get this figured out, this section here, these kind of pillars here that I want to remove, but I'm going to add another block into them and put something else that looks something similar. I think I'm going to end up with cobblestone, at least it seems to be the idea, but I do like having this overhang here, so I'm going to just replace this block with another one. So I need to figure out what I'm going to actually use. But if we want to use something that we have a lot of, cobblestone could be a good idea. I just need to figure out which cobble I want to actually use for this section. So I'm going to look around through our list and see what we actually want to use. I think this might be our block right here, the thick inlaid cobblestone from Chipped. I couldn't really find one that I really, really loved that felt perfect, but if I want to use cobblestone here, and once maybe we get rid of the stone in the ceiling, this will be more of a pop, but I think it's not bad. It's like this kind of deep slate here. There's a less textured, maybe like it draws your eye a little less, but it's brighter. I wanted a brighter connection here from this cobblestone, so I think it's a pretty good choice. It's kind of light. It's like almost like the gray, and it has some highlights in it, and it looks pretty good, I think. Maybe it'll grow on me once we get a little bit farther, but let me add it to the rest of them, add some more lights and torches into the rest of these things, and let's see how these look, because I think they're not bad. You know what? I actually changed it. I changed it from the thick one to the smooth column cobblestone. So cobblestone column. So it looks pretty much the same. They're right next to each other in here. So this is the thick one, and this is the smooth one. It just draws the eye a little less. It's a little more subtle. I actually like that a little bit better. It kind of fits a little bit better with the stone, and it feels more like, cobble, and it's a little nicer. It's not meant to draw the eye. It's just a decoration that looks actually quite nice. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let me add these into the rest of the sides, and then we should be fine to continue. So that cleans up our floors. I think it looks pretty pretty nice. I'm very happy with it. I'm trying to figure out what floor I want to actually do for these now that I've removed all the torches. And I see that they already have deep slate kind of on the edges, and I don't want to put deep slate tiles, I think, throughout the whole thing. So I think for our flooring, I'm gonna probably get something a little more interesting going on here. Please don't stop in there. Great. So I don't know what exactly I want to do, but probably like a good, maybe not a gradient, but like a good use between birch or maybe some spruce and like some spruce logs, right? Like planks and logs maybe together, something like this, just to kind of have some, you know, kind of some texture and like decoration along with it. So I mean, not like this exactly. Let me I'll get there. Hold on. So like that, and then stripping the spruce logs and having some kind of like random floor like this could be pretty good. I think it wouldn't be too bad if we kind of had this texture thing going on. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of throwing things at the wall right here, and it's just like they might be working, they might not be working. I'm just kind of figuring it out, but slowly but surely we're kind of getting there. So this isn't too bad, I think. So let me do this for most of the floor. We need to figure out actually putting it in there too, but let me just see if this works for like a whole side, and then we'll see if I like it or if I don't, and we might remove it if not, because it just might go away. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I think it actually looks pretty good. So I think we are going to keep this kind of color combination and this kind of texture combination just to make the floor a little interesting, but not super. So we're going to do this for the whole floor, and then that should be pretty good. I think the episode's going pretty well. We've spent a good amount of time here already kind of decorating stuff, but I think this is going to look so much nicer than it did just before starting today's episode. I mean, the walls are kind of set in. I still got to kind of put in the leaves into these things and put some decorations, but it looks already so much better, and I'm very happy with that. So adding in a floor feels like it's going to be like a real proper section of stuff. I still need to fix the actual section that's underneath the this stuff. That's going to take probably a little while, but other than that, it should be fine. We should be pretty close to actually finishing. All right, so almost all of the floor has been completed. We're just missing a few spots here and there, like underneath the railing and on this line and stuff like that, and probably most of the inside all the way to the front, but this is a good walkway. It's not done yet, but yeah, it's pretty close to done, and it's really nice here, so I'm very happy about that. So we just need to keep working on it and keep going, but today's episode is still going, so for now, let's just keep making this floor, and we should be making some good progress today. So we'll probably move the beds around a little, maybe put them downstairs since the villagers can get down there now, and yeah, it should be pretty good. I'm very happy about this. It looks kind of nice. It looks pretty good. All right, so hello again from the future. We're doing another little montage of this. This is the first time this episode, but we just recorded the last one for the other episode, and I didn't have time to talk about stuff really going on, so school has already started, which is great, and I've only had kind of like a day. We just had syllabus day. There was not much going on, but what I've already found out is that I have a lot of time to actually do recordings and to do editing and stuff like that, so it's going pretty well. I'm very happy about that, so I can keep going and keep doing this, and if you guys are enjoying this, then consider sticking around and subscribing, because I'm definitely going to be doing more throughout this semester, and if I can, I will be pushing it into next year. It's just, who knows what's going to happen, but I would appreciate all the support, and I hope you guys are enjoying this new editing stuff. So with the floor completed, all our beds have been moved down here, which means that they'll start sleeping down here, which means they'll be a little bit safer. But let's go back upstairs and go check out the floor. So the floor has been completed in pretty much majority of the areas. We have filled out the area underneath, and we have filled out the area in here as well, which is great. All of this is completely done. Now, we aren't completely done with doing the entire building, though. We gotta actually still put some doors in here and some other things, but I think we're mostly finished. It's quite a lot of work, though. It's a lot to do, but oh, I don't want them to leave. I don't want that to happen. Where is he going? Is there a block? What the? Oh, I have a torch in my hand. That's why. Come on, you're coming with me. Back inside. You're not leaving yet. I'm just fixing the door. Oh God, I don't have my block. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. All right, perfect. You can't get out. You shouldn't be able to pathfind out. Don't do that. You're not leaving ever. You're staying here for your entire life. All right, so what we're gonna do is add in. I think we're gonna put in this probably as like maybe a nice decoration. We're gonna put in some spruce. We're gonna put our leaves above them, and this will be the actual main entranceway. So all we're gonna do is kind of get our leaves out if we have any left. Do you have any of the red ones? Oh, we have a ton of the red ones left. Let's put these things here, and then we're gonna actually put our doors here. So I guess actually I probably want to put deep slate in here. Oh, that chopped it like a tree. That's weird. All right, there. I guess because it had leaves. That's probably why. So now we can actually open our doors, and we should be perfectly safe because they should be able to get out. Other than the babies. The babies can get out, but this is essentially our entrance. So for right now, we need to actually fill out this area a little bit better. But I do like having these trapdoors here. It's safe for them. They can't leave, and you know, it's not too bad. You can't get out of here. But if I want to have these doors actually be decorative and also work so that they can't get out of here, and hopefully most mobs can't get in here, all I gotta do is kind of just do this and decorate it a little nicer. You know, that's all right. That's looking okay. I guess I don't like it very much, but it looks okay. You know, it's not too bad. You know what? I think what we're gonna actually do is actually bring out the leaves. Oops. Bring out the leaves and make an actual solid like bush here, and then we're gonna bring this out one more block so it has a solid, you know, kind of solid structure here. And we'll bring them all the way up like it's one really tall bush. bush that is growing, and it has been growing for a little while now. And also, it's very good that these don't need silk touch to break. You just kind of gotta break them and they break, which is amazing. We got these trap doors. I probably want to put some good actual doors here, maybe, unless I want to keep it open. I don't know. I do want to decorate this outside as well. It's just, I also need to keep track of them, and I don't know if I want them wandering around. But if they are gonna be wandering around, I need a way to keep them in and out. So I don't know, maybe like a gate here or something like that, just so that they're safer or something. I'm not sure. But obviously they both want to leave because they're pathfinding out of here. So I need something that's going to stop them from kind of doing that. Yeah, because if I don't do anything about it, they're going to kind of just keep putting their faces on that wall and never be able to get out. That's just kind of what they're going to do forever. So I need to make sure that that doesn't happen. So I need to make some kind of fence or something around here. Maybe some kind of front desk where they can't pass. You know, there's a gate like here or something. Maybe there's some kind of reception desk here that they can't really get past, you know, because there's a fence all the way across it and like all the way across this way as well. Maybe we'll make something kind of small here, just like a little, you know, some kind of desk thing going on. Maybe we have desks, like a real desk. So maybe we can put an actual one here, but we'll make something like physical with these blocks here. So let me just figure something out real quick. Okay, so here we are making our like front desk area where there's gonna be some kind of employees or something like that. I didn't get this on the replay mod because I didn't think I was just planning to do something like this, but then I had so many more ideas after that I just can't execute anymore because it's not being recorded, so that's perfectly fine. But let's talk through it a little bit. I just kind of was wanting to make a front desk area where they would kind of be maybe a villager sitting down to like introduce us, but also trying to figure out a way to keep them in and not going out anymore. So that's what I'm doing here, is putting a fence so that hopefully they have no way of getting out and hopefully no monsters get in. And we just added this little roof at the end, which actually I feel like finished it completely. It really tied in the whole style, and I'm very, very happy with this small little build here in the front. All right, so I think this area is actually complete. I can't really get a good look at it since I'm inside and there's not really space for it, but we have a little reception area that we built. We might put some villagers in here later, but it's just something small that I thought would be good. So yeah, it blocks all the villagers by adding this fence here on both sides, so the villagers can still wander around on the inside, but they're a little safer and a little more protected on, you know, on that side. And there's a golem and there's also just spaces, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I just need to figure out some torches and things like that just to light up the area, but it should be good. I just gotta actually, you know, I think I will put like a receptionist here, something. Maybe if not a villager, then we'll put some armor stands since we still gotta mess with those. But this is not bad. I really like these. So we're good on that. The villagers are safe. There's a way for us to get in, which is this moss carpet. It doesn't seem too out of place. We added this like little roof around this. This looks kind of cool, honestly. But yeah, it's a good start. The village is looking much, much nicer here. We need to still decorate a lot of this. So I think one of the things that we can do, well, I think I want to talk because the episode might be a little short, and I do want to get a little bit of stuff done just because I'm like, I just want to get some other things finished, and I'm just tired. I'm just good. So I think after this, I'm gonna end today's episode, and then we're gonna, you know, go get some food and stuff like that. So I think that's good there. I think that is good there. So just little decorations for stuff to kind of go, and these leaves will make a pretty big difference. So I'm not too sad about just kind of filling in these walls with leaves. They look kind of nice. So there we go. That's pretty good. Let me just do this to the other side. But yeah, I think this series is going well. I'm very happy with the progress we got in today's episode. We got all the way to the where is it? We got all the way to the advanced wireless terminal. So this can go 64 blocks, which is amazing. I actually really love that. But then also once we get a beacon set up, which when we'll get the wither star soon, hopefully. I think that's how you make a beacon, right? You need a wither star. Yeah, another star to get working. So I need to actually go defeat the wither first. So we'll do that very, very soon, probably within the next few episodes, maybe a little later, because I think I'm only recording one more after this, and that'll be the last recording that I do before I head back for the school year. So this is gonna, I know it's probably coming out kind of late. This is probably gonna be coming out in sometime in like mid-September, but I will, right now it's like August, like early August. So I've been backlogging videos for quite a while, but this will be the last one I record at home, and then everything after this will be recorded. Well, actually, after the next one, everything after that will be recorded at the dorm, which might be a little bit more troublesome, but it'll be fine. We're pretty ahead on videos, so I'm not too worried about it. I do want to keep about 3 a week, and it's gonna probably go pretty well. If you guys keep giving me the support, I'll definitely keep going. It's just gonna be a lot of work, and I'm excited for it because I really appreciate the support. I know we can do this. I know we can really do YouTube as a career, and I would love to do it. It's just I really need the support from you guys, and I really appreciate the people that are sticking around and watching these videos because they're still doing pretty all right. And once the well, actually by this point the actual movie would have come out, and I want to see if it actually has done well, and if it has, then more people would come in, which is great. But if they haven't, then we'll work on maybe making another one for this for the next few episodes, which I think we have about 38 days played, which is not too bad. But yeah, for right now I think we're doing pretty good, and this villager villager outpost is doing pretty well. It's looking real nice. So oh wait, there's some floor there. part that I didn't get to. That's really weird. How did I miss this? I don't even remember missing a section of the floor. How did I do that? That's really weird. I don't remember doing that at all. I thought I had filled out everything. I missed 2 blocks, which is really, really strange. Okay. But I do want to fill out more of this with probably the outer areas anyways too, so I'm not completely done filling out these floors. But yeah, this is going pretty well. It looks so much better than it did before, and I'm very, very happy about that. But we're getting closer and closer to actually finishing this off. This little decoration here looks really nice. I love this little area, but it just also is very practical because it can keep our villagers in and out and also keep them very, very much safe. And so I don't have to have them walking around only downstairs. They can actually be kind of functioning up here where the other villagers are and where they're just kind of chilling out. I don't know if they know where their beds are yet. It's nighttime and they aren't going to sleep, so I don't think they know that their beds are down here just yet. Maybe if I rang the bell, they would kind of figure it out, but they're just kind of sticking with each other since they have no idea where the beds are. But they know they can get down there. It's just, I don't know, they're not doing it. So let me, that might send them to the beds. Yeah, that actually is sending them to the beds. They're going downstairs. So this guy seems a little lost. These guys are also lost. I guess these guys aren't pathfinding that way for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but they should go down there to the beds, which is, it's really strange that they're not, but one of them I think did, just like a few of them. Yeah, 3 of them are down there, which they seem to be mostly the unemployed ones and a villager that I think doesn't have a block because I removed that one for the mending villager or whatever. But I think this is the end of today's episode. It might be a quite short episode, I'm not gonna lie. I've done quite a lot. I mean, I've made some good progress. I'm very happy with what we've done today, but I don't think the episode might be very long, and that's perfectly okay. I'm okay with shorter episodes for you guys because I know you guys enjoy probably some short ones as well as the long ones, so you know, maybe it'll help me out a little bit more to actually get some smaller videos here and there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We did a lot of progress on the villager outpost. We got a few other things done, which is really nice. And if you guys enjoyed this episode and made it this far, consider subscribing and sticking around, like ringing the bell for notifications, just in case that videos might become a little, you know, sporadic. Or check out the community tab, just because they might change. Things might change with time because I don't know, school's starting. It's just going to be a little bit of a hassle, but you know, we can get started and start figuring this out. So I'm really excited for it all, and I hope you guys enjoy and look forward to seeing more series coming from me, because this will be a very fun time, and also more episodes of this stuff because it's gonna be very good. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment if you have any building suggestions, and I will see you all in the next episode. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye.